Yo, what's good, gang? And it's your boy Weasel, and I'm back with another reaction video for y'all. And if it's our first time on the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. We are almost at our goal of 500 subscribers when I'm making this video. So I greatly appreciate all y'all new subscribers for tapping in. Go ahead and tell y'all friends to tap in, you feel me? So today's video, we're gonna tap into a former but still conspiracy. Tim Dougherty, former NBA ref. We're gonna go relook at that and then drop our thoughts. You feel me? So let's go ahead and tap in with this video. If y'all don't know, Tim Dougherty was basically a ref that got caught up betting with the mob and supposedly rigging NBA games. 2000s. By the way.
In 2007, the NBA was rocked to its core when the news hit that referee Tim Dougherty had admitted that he had illegally bet on games he himself had officiated. For his crimes, Dougherty would spend 15 months in federal prison. Basketball is especially vulnerable to fixing in a way that other sports aren't. For referees, it's simple. To benefit one team, all they have to do is call fouls on the other team. And because fouls are so common in the game and so subjective and discretionary, fixing can be hard to detect.
You hear that? Because calls are so discretionary. So like the refs pretty much can call a foul when they want, kind of like the NFL. These refs can call fouls when they want. Now, mind you, stuff you think is a block ain't a block, it's a foul, and some stuff you think is a foul ain't a foul, and it's always a back and forth for what is a real foul. You know what I mean? Because technically, who really knows? And who controls the game? The refs.
But in an interview with ESPN after he was released from prison, the disgraced referee insisted he had never fixed any games.
I was not actually in these games fixing the games and you know, throwing calls to win a bet.
You expect us to believe that you did nothing to manipulate the outcome of an NBA game.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I can just go back and tell you again that the FBI and even the NBA concluded without a doubt that I did not fix NBA games.
Now again, they can't conclude it because how can they determine what really is a foul that he's calling, what really is this, what really is that? You know what I mean? One, they're not professionals. Two, that's what he's paid to do. That's his job. And three, he's acting like that because he got the money. What y'all gonna do, take his money? And now he banking off his story. Y'all paying him for his story. So he's winning regardless. He don't care about the NBA. He can care less about being a ref now. He got what he wanted.
Insist that he'd never blown his whistle with anything but the best and most honest intentions, only that he had wagered on his own games. In the absence of any concrete proof that he had fixed games, the Department of Justice never charged Dougherty with that crime. And for its part, the NBA commissioned an investigation that concluded that Dougherty had not fixed games. We asked then-Commissioner David Stern about that shortly after the scandal broke.
What does your gut tell you whether Tim Dougherty influenced the outcome of games by making excessive calls?
We can't find it, and his fellow refs can't find it, and as best as we can tell, law enforcement can't.
He's smiling though.
So I accept the prevailing view.
He don't care because he know it's rigged. He know it's rigged. He knows at the end of the day, if the FBI can't find it out, then we ain't got nothing to worry about. That means I can keep having other refs do it. Because if y'all can't find it with him, then y'all damn sure ain't gonna find it with the others if they all calling the games. It's the littlest thing, the late game fouls, all that stuff adds up. And some people don't realize that.
But that conclusion had always seemed too convenient to some, including Phil Scala, the FBI official who busted Dougherty. He recently told ESPN the magazine's Scott Eden that Dougherty's claims he'd never fixed a game never really flew with us. It's always been Scala's position, and the FBI's as well, that Donaghy's officiating was at least subconsciously tainted by his wagers. Scala also says that NBA executives were eager to move on from the investigation.
Hell yeah.
Telling his agents it's impossible to fix NBA games.
Come on, man.
That there are too many red flags that would be thrown up. But Scala says when someone tells you something's impossible,
It's possible.
you know they're
Bullish.
full of. Although Donaghy admitted
Very
to betting
true.
on games
Very,
as
very
far
true.
back as 2003, the NBA investigation of Donaghy only analyzed 17 games he officiated in the 2006-2007 season. In its report, the investigators wrote that only one of those 17 games, Pistons and Nets on December 16, 2006, raised concerns that Donaghy's calls and substantial errors might have been aimed at favoring Detroit.
And what the fuck is 17 games in an 82 game season? You probably ref about, I say 30, 40 games. And then at that, you've been reffing for years. So you telling me 17 out of, almost 200 plus games ref? Come on, man. What did y'all really analyze? Nothing. And then y'all gonna pick one game where he just probably called a lot of calls? Come on, man. Man, don't give us that bullshit. Real lies, no. Real minds, no. Y'all calling that BS.
And the call away from the ball. An offensive foul. That's 2 on Collins.
The team Donaghy's associates had picked to cover, which the Pistons did. But ESPN, the magazine, decided to conduct its own more complete analysis of all 40 games Donaghy officiated from the time he entered into an agreement with his co-conspirators up until the day their scheme fell apart.
Tim Dougherty, outside official, made the call late.
And that game right there with the Suns versus the Spurs, that was the game that was one of them games that stopped the Suns from getting to the NBA Finals. Straight up, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows it.
10 of the games were blowouts, and therefore discarded from the analysis. In 23 of the 30 games that were competitive, Donaghy's calls favored the team that his partners had wagered on. That's 77%. In only 3 games did his calls go against their team. The calls were even in the other 4 games. The odds of that imbalance occurring randomly, 6,155 to 1.
And there you have it. There you have it. The fact that the games that he was betting on with his partners, 77% win percentage, that's almost 80%. I'm going to take that to the bank. Lose 20%, who cares? I'm up 80. He won in the end. And the unlikeliness of any games like that, it shows valid. It shows valid. That is valid. Validity. Understand that these games are rigged. Understand that they know who we want to win. Y'all keep saying Lakers and Nets. They're going to give y'all the Lakers and the Bucks. Or the Lakers and the Heat again. Or the Lakers. It's rigged. From the NBA to the NFL. I'm going to start looking into baseball because I've seen some comments on the baseball stuff. But yeah, y'all go ahead and share this video. Like this video so it can get out to the algorithm. Tap in. If you ain't tapped in, all that means is click that subscribe button. We're on the road to 500. Actually, we're really on the road to 1,000. But 500 is the next goal. We're taking these steps one at a time. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for being on this journey with me. Y'all go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, click that bell, all that good stuff. This your boy Weasel, and I'm out this thing. Yee!